One, action. Welcome back to the second half of the Timoteo TV predictions. Who do you guys think out of the seedings 5 through 8? Who do you guys think would be most likely to upset this week?
Yeah, I think there's always some upset. It's hard to say which one's going to happen. We had the Raider miracle a few years ago at the 8th seed that took it all the way. I think for me, the Vikings, I think they probably are more likely with their matchup because they have a weaker matchup against the lowly Eagles. And then I think the Packers, Panthers, and Ravens, probably in that order. The miracles would be bigger the deeper down those four.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Chris there. The Vikings are number one. They can have the upset, and then the Packers and the Panthers and the Ravens. And I had to put the Vikings. I just picked them in the upset in the previous video. You guys can see.
Yeah, I think the Vikings, they match up really well with the Eagles, so I'm gonna have to agree with you guys on that one. I'm gonna have to say, for some reason, I think the Panthers might be able to compete this week. I'm gonna go Panthers with number 2. I just think that they're hungry. Maybe they can keep it close. To pull it off is gonna take a lot, and then I'm gonna go Packers and then Ravens. I don't think Ravens have a shot at all to pull off any kind of upset. I bet the house that the Cowboys win that one.
And I would like to say, playoffs. It is here. Panthers is going to win this week. And that's my number 1.
That's bold.
Yeah,
like
it is
that.
what it is. Panthers will win this week.
Are you reffing that game?
You reffing that game?
I don't think I can now, but
just keep Buddy on the other sideline. We'll be good.
But Panthers will win. I don't know if I can ref that game now, but so going on to the next for the first predictions, we're going to get into the 4 o'clock games. Out of the 49ers and the Packers, who do you?
49ers 4, Packers 5 seed. 49ers are first on offense, first on defense. Part of the reason why their defense is first is because their offense is just extraordinary. Packers, they started off, they were horrible at the beginning of the year. They were 11th seed, and now they're up there. They're 7th on offense, 7th on defense. So they turned things around. So they look much better. That week 2, 49ers spanked them 65-27. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was a while ago. But like I said, the Packers have improved. But you know what? So have the 49ers. They haven't. They've just continued to go forward. Felix has broken the record. I think this is Felix's year. I think this is the 49ers' year. 49ers win this one 39-25.
Yeah. There's another upset. I'm going to pick the Packers to win the 49ers for the fact that it's really hard to beat a team twice in a year. And I think, Buddy is he's been going crazy ever since that loss. Really? The 49ers are playing phenomenal, but the Packers are, they're experienced in the playoff. They have more experience. They've been there almost every year, I think, since they've been in Timoteo. And the 49ers only been there probably 3 or 4 times. And, they have a lot of new kids this year who they don't know what it's like to play playoffs. When it comes around to play playoffs, nothing that happens in the regular season matter. Everything is 0-0. Any team could come out and win. Any team could come out and play. It's all about who comes to play Saturday, and I think the Packers will come out to play Saturday because for the first time in years, they come in as underdog. They don't have a lot of chip on their shoulder. So I think the Packers will come out and just have fun and play, and they'll come out with a W. And I got the Packers winning 27-25.
Yeah, in this game, when you look at all the numbers, there's nothing that you can use statistically to justify the Packers being able to compete or to beat in the 49ers this week. The 49ers, Felix has just been playing amazing, like everyone's been saying. He just throws a very catchable ball. He just seems to always make the right decisions when he's throwing the ball. I haven't seen a weakness yet in his game. The last 3 games, he's averaging 48 points a game.
That's great.
Even this last week against the Vikings, he was down and quickly came back and scored a touchdown to put his team up again. So, he showed that same fight against the Eagles and one of their losses earlier this year. They're not a team that quits at all, which is different for the 49ers this year. And defensively, they find a way for teams not to score. Teams drive on them, but somehow they find a way to make some stops in the end zone. Even this past week without having Crash, one of their star defenders, they were still able to play good defense, even though they gave up a little bit more points this last week. The Packers, on the other hand, they're going to be playing for pride this week. This is the only team that's ever, blown out the Packers to where we got mercy rule. This is personal for us.
I
I
think
mean,
that's the only win against you guys too, right?
that's their first win ever against us. And they blow us out and score 65 points on us.
Wow.
I'm going to guarantee you one thing. They're not going to reach that total in this game. I can guarantee everything on that. They will not score 65 on us this week. We might not be able to shut them down. What we have to do is be able to score as many points as they do. And somehow get Felix to turn the ball over. So in this game, I might be going with my heart. I might be going with what I want. But I got the Packers winning a shootout because the Packers are we're gelling right now. Just like they're gelling, we're gelling right now. 42-40. No pressure on us. We're going to go out there and play. All the pressure's on the 49ers. They must win.
Wow. Packers are getting better with each week. As they said, 49ers blew them on in the beginning. Think they could come back and make it happen. I think this game is going to be a really close game. But I don't know if Buddy team is disciplined enough to win this one. But
yeah, like Buddy was saying, is like I think like one of the key matchups and one of the important things to being a 49ers is trying to find a way to at least slow Felix down and trying to make him commit a turnover, which is rare because Felix plays really well. He doesn't commit turnover, and I think like if the Packers need to win this game, they need to slow Felix down some way and try to force him to commit a turnover. And then for the Packers, all they need to do is score because, like I said before, even though the 49ers have the number one offense, I don't think their defense is as good as they say they are. And, I think that the Packers do a really good job scoring in the red zone. And, the 49ers, for some reason, they have I don't know what it is they do, but like Buddy was saying, they slow people down in the red zone. But, the Packers have Allen, which is like a big body, might be the biggest body on that field in that game on Saturday. And, they're in the goal line. The 49ers need to find a way to slow Allen down because Allen will have a game. So I don't know what do you think are the matchups to win this game?
I think I don't think the Packers win if the game gets into the 40s. I think the shootout they got to change their mentality. You get in a shootout with Felix, you lose. That's just straight up. I think the Packers need to watch. Isolate the sidelines. I've never seen anybody thread the needle on the sidelines. I mean, he hits the sidelines like I've never seen anybody hit the sidelines where everybody else is focusing on the middle of the field. I think they need to attack that. I think they need to slow the game. And they need to score, but they need to do it methodically. Take up some of that 30-second clock as they go down, and strangle it. Take them out of their game. Take them out of that fast-paced offense that they have. I think that's the key to this game.
Yeah, I mean, first off, you cannot. I'm gonna disagree with Chris. I'm not gonna say we're gonna shut the 49ers offense down. It hasn't been done this year, and I don't think I have the best defense in the league. So I mean, I can't see the only way we win is if we score more points than them. And I believe that we can do that. Our offense is clicking at the right time. We've been able to score a lot of points. I mean, we played the Panthers defense. I think plays a little more physical than the 49ers. And Kawhi has just been, and the team has shown a passion and a desire not to lose. Their last 3 games, we've been down with like 2 minutes left in the game, and our team continues to go down there and score to get the lead at the end of the game. So they've shown some heart. So if they take that same heart, and if the game is close, I'm going to say it's going to be a shortcoming for Felix, because I say there's no way they're going to stop us if we have the ball last with an opportunity to win this game. We're going to win it more than them. Mm-hmm. This is the opportunity to turn our season around, get back right up there to one of the top 4 teams.
You hungry, buddy?
Oh, we hungry, but we are hungry.
Oh, I know you hungry. We are hungry. I'm saying the Packers hungry.
Me and Allen are hungry.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I can't wait to see these games come on Saturday. It's going to be a good week.
It's been the greatest
and there's no way Mach outcoaches me. There's no way. There's no way Mach outcoaches me.
Right. I think the worst coach, Leo might be the worst coach in the league with one of the best teams.
Or Brian after that horrible call in the Urban Bowl.
But the next game we have is talking about Leo, the Cowboys versus the Ravens, the last game of the week.
Yeah, this is the number 1 seed versus the 8th seed. Congrats to the Ravens for knocking off the Seahawks and actually getting into the grade 8. I mean, they had a tough season, and I think they sticking it out and being able to do that. And you know what? And honestly, if you look at the poor 4, the teams that didn't make it, I'm proud of all of them. I mean, think about it. Like, nobody just rolled over and died. I mean, you had the Lions who were fighting for their lives, had a huge 2-win streak coming in, and then they had the Cardinals who could have just rolled over and died, showed up in force, put a spanking on the line. I mean, so even those guys were shooting at each other and going hard at each other, and it was beautiful. But I think the Cowboys, they played the last 2 weeks. They played the bottom teams, and again, they're playing the bottom team. They haven't taken anything serious yet, but I have a hunch that it's playoff time. Now it's time to get serious, and so I think they turn it around. I don't think they'll have much of a problem winning this week. I think they win 46-12.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys are going to pull this one off, but I think it's going to be a close one. I think we'll pull this one off 19-18 in a close one. And the reason why I got us winning a close one is because, like I said, everything that happened in the regular season doesn't matter. It's a new team. Everything is new. Stats don't matter. The record right now is 0-0. And, so I got the Ravens putting up a fight. As every team in the playoff will put up a fight. But the Ravens will put up a fight against the Cowboys. But we'll find a way to close games out as we've been doing all year long against good teams and the bottom 4 teams. Every team that we play, when it's a close game, we come out on top.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't know if anybody remembers, the Ravens pulled off one of the biggest upsets in Timoteo history, I believe about 2-3 years ago.
2012.
Where they knocked out, I think they were the 8 seed, and they knocked out the 1 seed, the Cardinals.
No, they were the 7 seed and they knocked out the Cardinals.
the 2 seed.
The 49ers had the 1 seed that
Okay,
year.
so they knocked them out of the playoffs in, I believe, overtime when no one gave them a shot to win. When the other team also took them lightly, and the Ravens, I've been talking to the coaching staff, and they believe that they have one of the most talented rosters in the league. They think that their starting 7 can compete with anyone in the league. Now, they're still baffled on how they haven't been able to do that each week. And I think one of the reasons is because they continue to change the quarterback. This last week, they had Jelani come in and play quarterback after missing a couple games. And he had a spark for the Ravens. They look like a whole new team with Jelani out there at quarterback. I mean, he was hitting guys deep. He was eluding a rush. I mean, they look like a whole new team when they played against the Seahawks this last week. But I think that's the best that you're going to see from the Ravens. And I think their championship was last week, getting into the playoffs, and I think they're going to be content with that. And I don't think they have a shot to compete with the Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys are just too big, too strong. I mean, they're better in every aspect of the game. I mean, their quarterback will be there this week. And then you got, future Hall of Famers and Newt and Quentin. I mean, it would be something crazy if the Ravens were able to pull this off, but they don't have a shot. In this game, I got the Eagles winning this one. The Cowboys winning this one. I'm thinking about the Eagles still. The Cowboys winning this one 68-10.
Wow. That's
What a
close.
blowout.
No blowout rule. No blowout rule.
There's no blowout rule in the Urban Bowl. 68-10.
The Urban Bowl. Is that the Urban Bowl?
In the first round of
You all right?
Yeah, bro. This is their Urban Bowl.
Oh, okay. Oh,
This is my number one. I mean, I think this is going to be upset. I mean, you guys have the boys winning all the way across the board. Ravens, I have hope in you. I mean, keep hope alive. Remember, hope is not a strategy. Get it done.
The key.
I think
So what do you got-
I think that key matchup for winning
What do you
this
guys
week
think
is
is key?
momentum. Like, whichever team comes off with momentum and builds off momentum first, it would just run with that momentum the entire game and win this game. And I think that the Cowboys need to sit there and not let the Ravens build momentum and gain confidence in the game. And the Cowboys could sit there and do that, come out and score easily and quickly from the beginning, then there's no way the Ravens will sit there and, build momentum and come back and win that game. If the Ravens will sit there and build momentum early, then it's going to be tough for the Cowboys to, get back in that game. And, I think that's some important matchups for us. And the fact also that they don't have a very experienced team in the playoffs. I think, most of the majority of the guys on my team on the roster, they're experienced in the playoffs. They have championships. They know what it's like. We've been through this before, and we're ready for this. We're ready for the playoffs.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
that
the
is.
keys are simple. Simple as this. Cowboys, to win this game, practice. That's it. Ravens, hope for the Cowboy curse. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, the keys to this game for the Ravens, I mean, is they're going to have to, I think, pray. I mean, I think that's the only shot that they really have is they really need a miracle to happen. I mean, I don't think they can compete with this team at all. Yeah, I mean, Dan had his one miracle in his lifetime, and there's no way I think that the Ravens can even come close. I mean, I think that the Cowboys are just going to blow them out of the water. I mean, and then the Ravens, they're still not sure what to play on defense. They play man, they play zone sometimes, and I just think whatever they play, they can try it all. It's not going to work against the Cowboys. I think they're Urban Bowl destined.
It's any given Saturday. Pray, and you can get what you want.
Pray for Buddy, too.
Moving along, I want to know, what do you guys think? What is the Urban Bowl predictions?
Urban
What are
Bowl
the teams
predictions,
and the
yeah.
scores?
Yes,
Who
I
will
have
make it?
the 49ers with my MVP, Felix, going against the Raiders, who my pick for Coach of the Year, going at each other when I think will be an epic matchup. It will be the first year the Eagles have not been in the Urban Bowl. First year 49ers have been in the Urban Bowl, and I think the 49ers edged the Raiders 34-32.
I remember at the beginning of the season, like before we even began, we was asked this question. I had picked the Eagles and the Cowboys, but I can't do that after I just picked the Vikings to beat the Eagles in the first round. And I think it will be the Eagles. No, I'm sorry. What's wrong with me? I look like Buddy today. I think it will be the Raiders. I think it's going to be the Raiders and the Cowboys. You know, the two top teams. And it's going to be a heck of a game. It's going to be a heck of a battle. And I know they've been looking for their rematch. So I think that's my Urban Bowl prediction, with the Cowboys coming out on top, winning this one 48-38.
Yeah, the Cowboys will be in the Urban Bowl. There's no way they cannot be in the Urban Bowl. Anything less is an unsuccessful season for them.
Yes.
You know, if they do not make it with that talent, this would be the only team, the team that's probably underachieved the most ever in the history of Timoteo. In the history of Timoteo. Leo needs to go if he can't win with this team. I mean, they're going to be in there. The other team, I think, that just plays too smart and knows how to win close games, I think it's going to be the Raiders. I think, they're going to get to defend their title from last year. And I think, maybe the Eagles won't be in it this year. And I got this being probably one of the best Urban Bowls ever. And I got the Cowboys winning 48-40. Even if the Cowboys get to the Urban Bowl and lose, the Cowboys, it's a failure.
It's a failure.
That's it.
That's unacceptable.
It's unacceptable. It's a waste of a year, waste of a talent, waste of everything.
Everything.
That's it, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's three coaches up here talking about their teams, and only one seemed to pick their team in the Urban Bowl. I mean, if I was a player, I would probably smack my coach right now. Like, except for Leo.
I could do it.
We take this serious. We take this serious. We gotta make the right decision.
Gotta win the pick.
Right, they care about their predictions.
Who do you
over their
have in the
team.
Urban Bowl?
Who do I have in the Urban Bowl? I mean, we can keep. I mean, I'm a ref. Like, I shouldn't be.
No, you got in the Urban Bowl.
Moving on. Listen, we got. As far as the prediction goes, we have Leo right now with 50%. He predict 32-16 is his prediction percentage. 50%. Chris is 32-16 as well. Then we got Buddy straggling along at 29-19, which is a 34.5% prediction percentage, which is horrible. Like,
But I do have the tiebreaker over Chris for the fact that we beat the Panthers this season. Just to put that out there, I do have the number 1 seed in this stuff. Yeah.
Anything else?
Eric, where are you? Give us a call or something. Like, we're worried, all right?
Make sure you make it on Saturday, man. It's the
Please.
playoffs.
It's
Man.
gonna
You
be,
gotta make
it's
it.
gonna be good games. Epic.
Epic week.
And the games are at 2:30 and at 4 o'clock.
Right. Is there a 4:15 game?
There's one 4:15 game.
Cowboys Ravens will
Cowboys
actually be
versus
at 4:15. So
How the heck did they get their game at 4:15?
No, when you have the number 1 seed, everything works
do
in your
whatever you
favor.
want.
Yeah, you do whatever you want. That's
I
it.
got you. I want my game to start at 4:15 too. We playing 4. I want my game to start at 4:15.
Yeah.
We need this extra few minutes.
First, you gotta be a winning team. First.
Yo, first off, I hope Brian doesn't ref my game.
I don't ref my game either. You see he's going ready.
We 4-0 against Brian.
Yeah.
I mean, so when he doesn't ref our game, we
you
win.
won last week.
Yeah, that was the only one. It was a miracle. It's just the Panthers are that
It was
bad.
the hardest game.
Yo,
of your
but I think
season.
it's about that time we wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
We
Are you
gonna
chicken
be a
police
great.
now, Pop?
Right.
Well, somebody
my
gotta
job.
take over.
That's
Like,
my job.
Eric is missing. He handed me the throne.
Oh, going
Brian
on.
is a rookie.
So you wrap it up.
So
go wrap it up,
I'm
Leo.
gonna We're about to wrap it up. This is Chris the Beer Law wrapping it up. Leo, I do not eat meat. Mota / Bill Belichick. Buddy. Buddy. Brian, I'm too dark. I eat Burger King all the time.
Brian,
Thank you for watching this.
the great
Come
kill.
support us on Saturday. We look forward to seeing you guys.
Little lips.
Turn the lights on. Oh,
Check
man.
it out.
That will be all.
That's it. See you
That's
next
it.
week off,
Thank
folks.
you.